Hello there. I came here today to somewhat showcase my so-called setup in the car. Not in the hood department, but inside the car. And because many people have asked me to show them what I've done in here with all the cables and all the cameras and lights. So I'd say I'd shoot something to have it handy when the time comes. So, first things first. I already have my 3 cameras in here. My rear view camera, not like the typical rear view camera, it's not on the license plate. I have my inner rear view camera, 2 actually, but what I call this one is the inner camera. That's the rear camera and that's the front camera. There are 3 Sony action cams, 3 different generations, the AS30, AS200 and AS100, and I'll be showcasing the cable management. What cable management? With this last model, no, it's not the last model, it's the AS50. So, first of all, from the lighter socket comes out this device, these 4 kill switches that control, wait for it, actually everything in here. I have removed the ashtray from this car, and those 4 switches actually controls this device that has 4 additional sockets, and here I have another dual socket plugged into one of these, that from this one comes out 2 lamps. The first one is on the driver's seat, and the next one, sorry about that, is at the passenger's seat. Next to that, this one controls these lights that comes equipped with a microphone in here, that once it's turned on you can set it to always on or to sound sensibility. I have almost no sensibility, because since it's a microphone, it does detect sound, but in any speed bump or any bump, this will vibrate and it will cause to light up. So in order to avoid everything getting lit up in a bumpy road, I have it turned down
to minimum sensitivity, so you can only detect music at high volume. Next, I have two triple USBs, and the first one has 3 cables that go to each of my cameras. First one goes all the way around the steering wheel and into the door and onto the column that I have sort of hidden with black tape and transparent tape to kind of mix with the car, as I didn't want to go into the frame of the car and into here, and goes down from the mirror to the camera. Second one goes from the side of the seats, the center console, up to here, and the third one as well to here. So the next one charges my live view of the 3 cameras, like this one I'm using to see what I'm seeing in this camera. And next to it, there's a charger for my GPS, for where this is a cable for where I'm mounted on here. This is an anti-sliding thing, right? Properly. And I have another one just in case I need to charge my phone. Now, this thing that I made for a cap here is actually made of 2 so-called pockets. Let's say it was advertised as a pocket for when you have minimum glove box department and space, so you can like really attach them outside of the glove box and have additional space. So I bought 2 of these and mounted together like this, and what do you know, they go perfectly in here, just to hide everything from the outside, everything that's going under here, every cable. I have enough cables somewhere around here, so I needed that.
And more of what these lights look like at night. I'm gonna need to make another part 2 at night, I guess. So I guess that's it for now. What I could add at this point is some info about what I've done. Instead of replacing the CD player, I bought an adapter that I have in the glove box compartment, and I'll show you now.
So instead of changing this and drawing attention as looking new, I bought this thing here. That's an adapter that has a USB, an SD card reader, and an auxiliary. So all I have to do is name 6 folders of the USB as CD1 to 6. It reads them as it was its own CD changer.
Moreover, I have the first 2 switches always on, as I always use my cameras wherever I want to go. And yeah, I always mount them and unmount them each time I drive. It has already become a daily thing for me. It doesn't feel like it consumes time, and the switches are always on, so everything I do in this car requires battery. So the car, I never do anything in the car while it's turned off. First thing is turn on the car. Otherwise, with the roof folding and everything consuming power in here, I would enter the shit. How's it called? I would enter the economy mode pretty fast, and we don't want that. So here we are at night. So let me show you what it looks like at night. So, taking the custom cap off, so I'm not only trying to hide the cables, but trying to hide the light from me at night. Well, not that this is gonna be distracting after everything leads in here. So stage 1, these 2, and I'll shoot the lamps. So that's the one. That's number 1. It's like a Tesla coil. And this is number 2. You see the cables hanging. And this is stage 2. As you light it up, and even knocking it, make it flash. And that was my kind of setup.
Apart from being forced to sell drugs and hold a gun. As soon as you hear it's me, for them it's a record label, you know you're gonna have your mum. Things, and you know we don't follow. Man, I washed up, that's how you get spun. Yeah, I'm a scholar, and we shut up. You're on TV, like you want the next song, cause you know that I'm a bitch, you don't wanna be. Send me your line, and it was the first year. Send me champagne, sitting in the economy, cause I'm artist, really stand, no fear. That's why them men are upset. See your wife being like you wanna undress. I'm a time to put your feet on feet, don't hesitate, ask for that key. I win, don't want to see me shining, I win. You don't wanna run a mic thing, I win. Don't care what you might think, I win. Every day I go in, I win. See the diamond in my ring, I win. That's a diamond for a king. You know why MCs wanna try ting when you know who you're gonna get is a merkin. I win. Don't wanna see me shining, I win. You don't wanna run a mic thing, I win. Don't care what you might think, I win. Every day I go in, I win. See the diamond in my ring, I win. That's a diamond for a king. You know why MCs wanna try ting when you